today. Oh, yes, today. Well, this man doesn't look at Miss Pat Roberts. She can't even sit still. He doesn't need any introduction. Yes, Marie. Yes, Tammy. Yeah, he doesn't need any introduction. Last week, he came out with a black suit, black belt, and said, we're going to get a whooping. Oh, Mr. Brian Baker and I talk about his dad and my dad, all these whoopings we got when we were kids. Sometimes we get together and talk. See, we do have a sense of humor. And man, I tell you what, we can't wait to see what this man is dressed in. I didn't see him yet. But I just won't, man, I tell you what, without further ado, from Dallas, Texas, the great, the one and only incomparable, Mr. Sam Go Get It Foster. Can we give it a hand?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can everyone hear me? All right. Thank you everyone for coming on the call. I know that we just passed the holiday, and once again, I know you could have been everywhere, but you chose to be here. So I really appreciate that. Don't take the platform for granted. Mr. Thomas does an awesome job throughout the week, getting us prepared, getting us elevated and motivated. So I thank you, sir, once again for being the leader that you are. I thank all the other leaders on the call, from Miss Driscoll all the way down to the person that just got in a few days ago. I don't want to miss anybody, but I want to get started. And like I usually say, I got a long way to go, short time to get there. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And if you're taking notes, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I'm still in my black. I tried to get out of it, but the good man upstairs would not let me get out this black. And I think I got a pretty good reason why. And it hit me about 2 days ago. The title of my conversation today is Black Friday. Yep. If everybody get it, they got it. If you get it, you got it. Black Friday. I couldn't make this stuff up if I wanted to, ladies and gentlemen. Black Friday, of all the titles, Black Friday. And I sat and I thought about it. I'm like, why Black Friday? Why Black Friday of all the Fridays? It just so happened to fall on Black Friday. So I had to end up doing my research. And for those who don't know, I'm usually a fact-finding individual, love documentation. So I started doing some research. I went to several sites and the History Channel location. I went to a lot of things, and I thought about it. I said, let me research Black Friday. And I found some things out that were interesting that I think you guys may want to know. Um, Black Friday was said to originate from Philadelphia when the cops had a hard time trying to contain society on what they call Black Friday because people were always up in arms in the community of Philadelphia back in the 1860s, and they called it Black Friday. Um, then I said, well, that didn't sit right in my spirit. I said, I need to find out. I need to find out a little deeper than that because I just wasn't satisfied with that. That sounded a little shallow. So I got this researching a little more. Then I found out what I felt like I was on the right track of. Black Friday originated, if you went a little deeper with it, from when the consumers, the society who did economics, they said that Black Friday got them out of the hole. In other words, if you was in anything like the recession back then, economic individuals said you were in the red, and they say that Black Friday was the particular day that got all the business owners and things of that nature out of the hole. So they titled it Black Friday. And I said, whoa, that's what I was looking for. That's the ticket right there. And I did a little more research and a little more research and a little more research. And I said, well, that makes sense. I said, they went from being in the red to being in the black. And that's how this country's ran. Now, I'm going somewhere, and as you guys know, I can get on a roller coaster, but I'm going somewhere with it. At the end of this, you're gonna say, aha, as Mr. Thomas say, aha, aha. Watch this. So I said, well, I started thinking to myself, well, what does this have to do with any kind of entrepreneurship, any kind of MLM, any kind of anything that got anything to do with my topic? But it has everything to do with it, everything. As we all often have learned that success leaves clues. So if you look at it like that, well, this is clue number one. If you're writing, taking notes, try this on for size. Now I'm gonna go like a roller coaster. We're gonna hit a smooth landing. We're gonna hit a smooth landing. We're gonna get a little turbulence. We're gonna have a little turbulence. It's gonna be a little shaking a little bit now. So as the good book says, those that can be shaken will be shaken. But we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. If you title it Black Friday, I want you to also title the hashtag shaken but not stirred. Oh, yeah. Shaken but not stirred. Okay. The first day, Black Friday should be considered, ladies and gentlemen, the first day the family is taught to get in debt. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir, Mr. Thomas. Yes, sir. That's exactly what I wanted that facial expression to be. Yeah. Exactly. I understand. Yeah. I looked that same way when I thought about it. The first day the family is taught to get in debt. Black Friday. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Turn on the channel right now, and you'll see replays on CNN. You'll usually see the replays of people fighting over TVs, people fighting over stuff at Walmart, because Walmart usually will open up around 5 o'clock in the morning. You got people camping outside just to get a TV. Oh, I got a good deal on TV. Oh, I got a good deal on a TV. Wait a minute. They're fighting over a TV. And to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, they're fighting over TV that after Christmas, they're going to mark it down again. They're going to mark it down again. It's a bait and switch technique. How do you know that, Sam? Give you an example. Went to Best Buy a few days ago to get ready to hook up my new Flash Mobile. And I found out Best Buy said they changed the tactic. They said they're going to do Black Friday, not for the day, but for the month. For the month. I'm going somewhere, ladies and gentlemen. Work with me. I'm going somewhere. So their idea is, we're not going to do it just for the day, we'll do it for the month. And the reason why they're going to do it for the month is because they recognize, why would we get caught up in one day? We can get them for the whole month. Now, if you can understand my concept, the average American, watch this, they go in debt around the holiday season. What's the holiday season? Last 2 months of the year. November and December. They go in debt, and I mean massive debt. They'll go in debt so bad to the point to where it takes them, historians say, it takes them the next couple of years. We always used to say it takes the next year to get out of debt. No, it takes them a few years to get out of debt over something they never had to get in debt with in the first place. But that's the psyche of Black Friday. Well, where is he going with this? He's talking Black Friday, but he's not coming back to ACN. Yes, I am. I'm going directly towards ACN, but I took an alternative route. I have to set this up for my individuals that don't understand where I'm going. Okay, now remember, this is Black Friday. We get into all the debt on Black Friday. It takes us over a year to get out of the same debt that we didn't have to get in the first place. Now I'm gonna use Mr. Thomas as an example. Okay, he's a senior vice president. Mr. Thomas says this all the time. If you ever been around Mr. Thomas for an extended period of time, Mr. Thomas is usually going to say, do something every day to move your business forward. And he's always such a forward thinker. He'll sit and he'll tell you all the time different things you should and different things you should not do. I can almost bet you, ladies and gentlemen, he's on the call. I can almost bet you Mr. Thomas not out there on Black Friday. Mr. Thomas not out there scrambling like eggs for a TV. He's out there for a toaster, out there for simple things that you can get at a later time at a cheaper price. But look at the stores, look at the Walmarts, look at the Costco. All these stores today are flooded with people. And they've been flooded with people. The premise of this has been set in their minds the year before. I just saw early this morning where 3 or 4 people actually went into a Walmart and stole 3 or 4 TVs. Had a van set up outside, and the lady was trying to call the police, but they moved so fast and they got away. Now I'm sure they caught them, but they got away with 3 or 4 TVs, flat screen TVs. But they're TVs, ladies and gentlemen, TVs. But the concept I'm trying to go with is society has put in our minds certain days of the year that we're going to be successful, even at saving money. When we're the consumer, we set the tone. But what do you mean by that, Sam? Because you're all over the place. You scramble like eggs. Yeah, I get it. But I'm coming in for a smooth landing. Beginning of this past week, I decided to say, okay, I'm gonna take a step in the right direction of being more of an entrepreneur. I said, let me figure out what it's gonna cost me in insurance as an entrepreneur as opposed to a 9 to 5. Taking a step in the right direction now. I'm headed toward Black Friday. I said, well, I wanna be a better person. I want to be more of a considered an entrepreneur like a senior vice president would think, like a regional vice president would think. Now, I'm almost sure Mr. Thomas, of course, he has insurance because he talks about his doctor from time to time. And he say he has him on speed dial. See, I pay attention. I pay attention on the calls. He has him on speed dial. Okay. And I said, I want to be more like a senior vice president. Let me figure out how this thing works when it comes to insurance. I found out something, ladies and gentlemen. You better scrap in for this one because I'm coming in. Like the new song say, I'm coming in hot. I'm coming in hot. This is gonna floor some of you guys. I know it floored me because the 9 to 5er, I got all these degrees. Oh, they treat me right at my job. They would never do me in, not at my job. Corporate America. Warning, warning, warning. I got tricked. I got tricked in corporate America. When I sat down, I got a standing appointment with an insurance provider, and I found something out, Mr. Thomas. I found something out. You were right. Corporate America, they got us again. They got us again. If you guys know me, I crunch the numbers. Let me show you something, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is coming from the government, not coming from me. They gave me a PIN number and everything. I mean, I wrote this stuff down. Watch this. I found out, ladies and gentlemen, that I was paying $600 and something per pay period for insurance. $600+ per month. I'm going somewhere. I'm still on Black Friday. Yeah. I got it. I'm still on there. I know where I'm at. I haven't hallucinated. I'm on track. I'm just on the roller coaster. Yeah, I felt the same way you guys are thinking right now. You're going, where is he going? He's all over the place. Oh my God. Yeah. I was spinning too. But I use my pain for your gain. Watch this. So I sit down, and the insurance guy had 2 people. I had a female and then had a male. She had a counterpart, so they all put me on a Zoom. I felt really important when they put me on a Zoom because I said, well, I do my research. I said, surely they're not going to take me for a ride. But I had to realize something, ladies and gentlemen, and Mr. Thomas has been saying this for years. Corporate America plays games with the 9 to 5. The only person that benefits is the entrepreneur. That's the only person. The 9 to 5 is getting tricked. Now, I'm going to second that emotion. These are facts I'm getting ready to give you guys. So I want you to write this down, and I want you to take this to the bank, and you can cash this check. You can cash this one. Watch this. So I sat down and I told him, I said, yeah, I said, for a family plan, I pay about $600 and something a pay period. Now, I'm usually getting paid every 2 weeks. And if the check falls on the first of the month, we'll get paid twice a year, 3 times. 3 times. So pay attention to it. So if I'm getting paid twice a year on average, I'm paying over $1,200 for insurance. $1,200 if I'm getting paid twice. If I'm getting paid 3 times a year, and it usually comes twice a year, I'm paying over $1,800 a month for insurance. That's almost $2,000, okay? And I knew that, and I've been paying this for years. And anybody on the call that knows corporate America, that's what we have to pay if you're a 9 to 5 person, especially if you're in corporate, because you're in the group thing and everybody's in there together. And I'm thinking, they put you in orientation, they make you feel important, and you're signing all this information, and you with a big group, especially if you got a big organization that you work for, you thinking, oh, they treat me right. They treat me right. They got me in this orientation. They telling me sign this, and we put you in a group plan, and you think you're in a group plan, and you say, oh, I'm in a group plan. You go home and you tell your wife, at least I do, baby, we're in a group plan. We're in a group plan. Woo! Woo! You get medical, you get dental, you get vision. Oh, look at this, look at this. They send you home with some information and say, this is what we're doing, and we'll match this. If you put this in, we'll match it, and all for the next 30 years. The next 30 years. We'll match it, we'll match it, we'll match it. And you sitting around and going, woo, it's the best job I ever had in my life. Woo, you get to think and say, woo, oh, it's beautiful. I'll never leave. I'll never leave. Ladies and gentlemen, when these people start reading these numbers out to me of what the entrepreneur pays, I had tears in my eyes and I had fury in my eyes at the same time. I said, there's no way. I've been in corporate America for over 30 years. And I finally crunched the numbers. And the numbers are amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, you're in ACN. You're in one of the greatest network marketing companies to ever hit the face of the earth. And I'm not just saying it. When I break these numbers down to you, you're going to say, you have to be kidding me, Sam. No, I don't. If anybody want to get in touch with Sam, I'll fax you this information because I actually have it printed out on black and white. Watch this. I went from paying over $600 a pay period when they finally crunched the numbers to the best plan, not the worst, the best plan that America can offer, $300 a month, period. Not a pay period, period. Let me repeat that, Mr. Thomas, because I know somebody think because I talk with this Alabama slang, they might think I said something different. I said $300, period. Not $300 per pay period, period, out the door. Guess who's playing for the other half, ladies and gentlemen? Uncle Sam pays the other half. Watch this. And Uncle Sam fits the bill for the bulk of it. Why is that? Watch this. Because now I'm considered a true part of society when I become an entrepreneur. So entrepreneurialization favors me now. It doesn't favor the 9 to 5. It favors me. You didn't hear what I said. I said I went from paying a potential max of over $1,800 a month to $300, period. Watch this now. And I write this off on my taxes. Wait a minute, did he say that? And it's a tax write-off. And it's a tax write-off. Black Friday, it's a tax write-off. So I'm getting it back anyway. Why are you getting it back, Sam? Because now I can tax myself. All right? As an entrepreneur, now the boss don't get to tax me. I can tax myself with using ACN. Wait a minute. Now I'm not a W-2, I'm a 1099. Wait a minute. Now I'm a 1099. What does that mean? That means that the things that you do, you can write them off. So now you get the money coming back. Wait a minute. Now America is on the hook for your bills instead of you being on the hook. I want that to sink in for a minute, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't think everybody's getting that, Mr. Thomas. I don't think they're getting the fact that the tables have turned. Now the tables have turned. Black Friday. I want you guys to think about something. When you're going out to pick everybody from now all the way to the end of the year, I want you guys to realize something. Now you can pick people with confidence. Why is that? Because I don't think people understand you really own your own business. Why do you say that, Sam? I'm going to give you a for instance, because I know somebody's still thinking, he's lost his mind. He's got to be lying. No, I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth. Now watch this. Let me show you something. When you're going out now picking people, imagine if you flew like Mr. Thomas. You get to write that off, ladies and gentlemen. You have a choice of writing that off. You know, if you really gonna get serious about your business, the government pays you. You don't have to pay them. That's true. Aha. Now I had an hour conversation with these tax people. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I was so amazed, ladies and gentlemen. I called a guy back twice. I said, he's got to be fooling me. I said, this couldn't be like this. And then they started emailing me everything, and I started looking at it, and I compared the 9 to 5. I compared I said, wait a minute, this night and day. That means, ladies and gentlemen, if you're on a typical job, you're paying to work. Bad, get out of that, get out, don't. We've been paying for years to work for somebody. Well, what do you mean by that, Sam? Did you not just hear what I said? I said I went from paying over $600 a month on average on insurance to paying $300 flat. And I get better insurance. I got a root canal. Last year I got a root canal. My job paid for it. I paid an additional $1,000 for the root canal, right? I found out my insurance guy that I just went through, he said, why'd you do that? He said, you should have never paid for it. But my company said, the insurance said it was cosmetic. My insurance guy said, what do you mean cosmetic? Man, if you had your own insurance, it's already paid for. It's nothing cosmetic about that. I said, all this stuff I got in my mouth, I paid for it all the time. If I'd have had my own insurance, it would have been free. We're paying for something we should not pay for. We've been taught to have a slave mentality when it comes to being an entrepreneur. Why? Because we went to school. Watch this. We went to school. If for those of you who went to school and got all these degrees, now watch this, y'all. Mr. Thomas don't do it justice, and I'm not saying this to be braggadocious or anything like that. I don't have 2 degrees. I have 3. I have a BS and 2 masters. Oh, I got 3. Oh, I don't want to brag because I feel bad. Because I don't think Mr. Thomas has one. His bank account, my bank account. Watch this. Big bank take little bank. Big bank take little bank. Remember what I told you guys about my wife's friend 2 weeks ago at the convention? The same thing that I'm thinking now, I'm sure she's thinking the same thing. I don't care if you make $1 or 6 figures. Corporate America has got us food, ladies and gentlemen. Black Friday, Black Friday, Black Friday. They have us food. They have us food. They teaching us to be like lambs to the slaughter. That's what they're teaching us in corporate America. That's why those people jump ship. But I always tell you guys, nothing wrong with jumping ship, but you better find something to jump to. And we have that in ACN. Because if the average person sees our comp plan and they turn around and they get around another bunch of entrepreneurs who think the same way, watch this, I found something out. They share information. They share information with each other. Those insurance people I was on the phone with, after we got off the phone talking about the facts, they had been doing this for years. And they agreed with me. They said, listen, you guys pay way too much for insurance. That group stuff doesn't work. And you got to remind yourself, ladies and gentlemen, you pay for the insurance. Your company doesn't pay for it. It comes out of your pocket. You're paying for it. But then they put a catchphrase on there. You're in a group plan. A group plan means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. You're better off as an individual contractor for yourself. ACN, ACN, ACN. That's where your money is, ladies and gentlemen. Black Friday, Black Friday. I'm resurrecting somebody on this call. That's why it's called Black Friday. We're going to raise your thinking up. Black Friday, watch this. Going somewhere. Going somewhere. So if you get that in your mind, now I'm not telling everybody to go quit your job, but what I am telling you is do your homework and do your research when it comes to being an entrepreneur. Society will always favor the entrepreneur. There's tax breaks involved like you would not believe. I don't have time to put it all in the call, but you would not believe it. You're sitting at your job, and I kept wondering, why did all these people jump ship in August? Well, this is one of the reasons why, ladies and gentlemen. They realize that the entrepreneur gets favored. They would have never thought about that had they not been at home during this situation. Why? Because society wants us to stay at the job from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and get us food. And how I know they get us food? Because they'll tell you on Friday, ladies and gentlemen, this is the big trick. This is the big trick, Mr. Thomas. I'm gonna act like me and you having the conversation because somebody's sitting around thinking, he lying. No, I'm telling the truth. Watch this. Let me show you how I'm telling the truth. Because somebody's on this call saying Sam has to be lying. Watch this. Let me show him, Mr. Thomas, why I'm not lying. This is why when you're on a typical job, they'll get you off on a Thursday for Thanksgiving and let you off on Friday too. Black Friday. There's a reason why they have you off on both days. It's not because they love you. It's designed that way. Watch this. It's the money that they make off of you and off of your tax money for you to go out and stimulate the economy as a 9-to-5 worker. Black Friday, Black Friday. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know. You can shut me off if you want to, but I'm going to deliver this, baby. I'm going to deliver this today. This my last Friday. Look here. This my last Friday. And I'm finna give birth to this baby. I'm telling you right now. This not gonna be an abortion right here. I'm gonna give a full birth to the situation. They fool you on the Black Friday because they've already set it up for you to go out there and get in debt. Get in debt on that Friday, so it takes you the whole year because now you're crippled and you have to stay on the job. And when you meet somebody like me and you meet another entrepreneur trying to show you the way to freedom land, you say, it's a scam, it's a scam. Well, the government is saying that because they have to have somebody to stand behind here and work the 9 to 5. And they get a bulk of the money to the entrepreneur that has went out there and understood how to make some real money. And guess who pays for it? You do as a 9 to 5. You pay for it. The entrepreneur gets off the hook. Ask Mr. Thomas if you think I'm lying. The entrepreneur get off the hook. Why? He can write it off on his taxes. She can write it off on her taxes. Ask Jocelyn Driscoll. How many times she been all over the country this year? How many times Mr. Thomas popped up? He can write this stuff out. We still running around here talking about, I gotta ask my boss. I don't know if I can do it. Get back with me. I can't do it. The devil is a lie. I can do it. I can do it. I just did my research. I can do it. You can write this stuff out. But I tell you what's going on. Most Americans right about now is going out to these malls. That's why you don't see a lot of people on the car, because they're going out to the malls. They've already decided, well, I get my check right here on Black Friday. I'm going to stand in a long line. I'm going to stand in a long line to buy a TV that you can get after Christmas for cheaper. They make TVs all over the place. You can get it cheaper. You stand in line, get in a fight with somebody because you got a 9 to 5 mentality because you think Black Friday, I can get the stuff cheaper on Black Friday. No, you can't, you idiot. They call that bait and switch. Bait and switch. Bait and switch. You fooling yourself. You fooling yourself. Black Friday has been designed to work on the mentality of the 9 to 5 individual. What does that have anything to do with ACN? It's got everything to do with ACN. It's the difference between being an entrepreneur, 1099, and a W-2. It's night and day. They're night and day. They don't even equate. You guys are literally paying, you're literally paying to work for somebody. They don't favor you. If you're in a group plan, how's that favoring you? You're paying for it. You and everybody else are paying for your own insurance. They're not giving you anything. As a matter of fact, they're taking more money. They didn't hear what I said, Mr. Thomas. They didn't hear what I said. I said it's over $600 a pay period. Then I got the opportunity to get down to $300, flat rate, with better insurance. With better insurance. Think about it. And if you're making residual income, it's coming in anyway. And you're writing everything off. So how's that for a return on your investment? How's that for a return on your investment now? Wait a minute. Then we don't want to talk to anybody. It's the Christmas holiday, and we don't want to talk to anybody. We like Mr. Thomas, all these New Year's resolutions. We'll do ACN in January. Well, yeah. We won't do ACN yesterday. We was around a bunch of family members. We got full. We laughed. We joked with everybody. We never brought up ACN. We got full. We had a lot of time, good time with our family, but we never talked about ACN. Christmas time, we've been around a lot of family, but we won't talk about ACN. And we like, when we make these New Year's resolutions, we'll probably talk to somebody first part of January. But when February hit, you can mark it on your calendar. When Super Bowl Sunday comes, we forget about it. And for the rest of the year, we just forget about it. We don't really talk to nobody. We drag our feet. And I'm telling you, just being who you are in ACN is a blessing without even talking about everything else. The returns you get is incredible. That's just on that end. They set you up on Black Friday because they want you to pay for this thing the whole year around. You have to pay to be an employee in this country. I don't know about any other country, but you're paying in this country to work for somebody. When you have a freedom ticket like ACN. Now, I hope somebody either shares this message with somebody that's not in ACN or they take this message to heart. Why is that? Because if you really work your business, the next 12 months, starting today, starting on Black Friday, if you work your business like you're supposed to, I'm not saying you got to go out there and give up a loan. I'm saying be consistent. Mr. Thomas, aha. He said do something every day to move your business forward. If you do that every single day, this time next year, your numbers will move. Your numbers will move. All right? You have business partners in your organization. The only thing I'm saying on Black Friday is be consistent. And I guarantee you, you'll stay in the black if you continue to be consistent. I know for some people, I had your mind swimming. I know I looked like I was on topic, off topic. I get that. But this was meant to feed you like this. Eat it now, taste it later. Why do you say that, Sam? Because I know you couldn't digest all this up front. So you're going to have to go back and replay the message because you're going to have to let it settle in your stomach. It's kind of like yesterday when you ate Thanksgiving, you ate the first plate and you let it settle for a while and you shook yourself to make it go back down. And then you pop your button on your pants. And then you sat down, you watched a couple of football games, and then you got back in there again. You got to let that do that. It's got to settle on. Yeah, I know I pressed it. No. I was meant to do that. It was meant for me to apply pressure. Because if I didn't apply pressure today, you wouldn't get it tomorrow. Eat it now, and you have to taste it later. You have to go back and watch it again. Black Friday. Black Friday, this message was meant to wake somebody up. This message was meant to shake somebody. Shake you out of your stupor. Shake you out of your mentality of thinking, I got a good job. Warning, there is no good job. There is no good job. There is none. You're better off at ACN where you can control the narrative, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you think I'm lying, go and talk to a tax person and get back with me. I guarantee your numbers will match up with mine. Guaranteed. But see, we were trained and we were born to go to work for somebody to get a good job. And we didn't realize that the face of a job has changed. Nobody's doing 20 years anymore. Nobody's getting these big severance package. If they are getting a severance package, they're telling you get out the way to make room for these young bucks up here that they're not paying insurance to at all. How you know that, Sam? Flick on the TV now and see what they're doing for these young folks. They'll tell them, they said, hey, yeah, you come over here and work this job, work that job, work that job, and you can have flexible hours, but they don't have to pay anything. They don't have to pay anything. You're just a glorified part-time worker. That's how the society is now. Now the entrepreneur is sexy. Now the entrepreneur gets all the breaks. Now we should know that now. Now, I'm not disrespecting the people that jumped ship in August. I keep telling y'all, where are they going? You have to raise your hand in the crowd, ladies and gentlemen. They should be coming to us. They should be coming to us where they can get all kind of breaks and all kind of other stuff going on and come on calls like this and get generated and understand what they should be understanding by leaders like Al Thomas and Johnson Driscoll, who knows this stuff, These are facts. We just don't know it a lot of times. We don't. Because if you knew better, hopefully you would do better. That's all I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. With that said, I'm going to get out the way, Mr. Thomas. I appreciate you for your platform. I just had to deliver this baby because I got tired of it rambling in my stomach. And on this last Friday that I had to be with you, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say, welcome to Black Friday. Thank you.